Hello, my name is Joshua Sousa, Solutions Engineering Manager for Broadata Communications. Today, I'm very excited to show you our brand new fiber optic and copper video extension solution. But it's not just extenders, it's also a video over IP complete platform, multi-application solution. And so am going to show you the hardware today. So these are how the units look. We have a copper version and a fiber optic version here. And it is a TRX or a transceiver model. And so the part number for this solution is LBN 10G TRO. TR stands for transmitter or receiver. And we have some lights on the front of this unit indicating which mode it's in. And it is software configurable or hardware configurable into either a transmitter or a receiver. And in this case, because it's video over IP, it's an encoder or a decoder, okay? And on the back here, you see the various video connections. Because it is fiber optic, it does require additional power unless you're using a fiber optic with a copper cable to power the unit. But we have here on the video side an HDMI input and a display port input. So that helps us solve some problems, not knowing which video input you have, which computer you have. Sometimes they come with HDMI outputs, sometimes they come with display port outputs. And these are 4K 60 ready. Okay, so you don't have to worry about scaling up to 4K 60 or scaling down or compressing that raw data image coming from your sources. Now we also have an HDMI output. Okay, so as a transmitter or as an encoder, you can actually loop video out for local monitoring, for some other destination for that video. And then you can also use the additional inputs even though this is a decoder. So because this is behind the monitor, you can still come in the HDMI and use this as a small little video switcher. You do have an SFP fiber module that does come with the unit. We provide you with a multi-mode version, but of course, because it is an SFP, you can get any kind of single mode, multi-mode, whichever wavelength you're looking to achieve. Additionally, there is a copper network cable input. This is for network connectivity. So through the fiber transport, we can also transport up to 1 gig, a little bit higher than 1 gig of video network traffic. Now that's very exciting because not only does this transport uncompressed 4K 30 and 4K 60 signals for video, but it also provides you a very high speed network extension as well. So when you're using these in a pair, it helps to solve some network transport issues. I don't have to be running multiple cables around. Now in applications and where you're using video over IP solutions, whether it's command control rooms, conference rooms, training rooms, I now can extend my network connectivity out into the projectors, out to the monitors, where I can use that for control rather than having to run separate cables. It does have a separate audio input. So additionally to the digital video and audio provided by HDMI or DisplayPort sources, I can have additional audio input into my system that is independently routed or routable. That does not necessarily get embedded or follow the video, although it can. You can set it up that way. You can embed the audio, or you can keep that completely separate, put it onto a Dante audio network, take that however which way you want to, put that into a digital DSP if you'd like. Okay, so that helps us out there. Now it does have IR, which doesn't get used too often, but we do have it to solve those really tricky applications. Now USB is one of the things that I'm most excited about. So it is full speed USB 2.0 spec, and this does allow you to route USB. So in an extension environment from point to point, it provides that extension solution for different types of applications like wall overlays, interactive touchscreens, things like that. Maybe cameras, right, too, for video conferencing or unified communications. But it does also, within a matrix environment or within a routing environment, allow for extremely fast KVM switching from PC to PC using a single keyboard and mouse. Perfect for command and control rooms, unified communication spaces in which I'm switching between different computer sources. It does also provide RS-232 connectivity. So in a point-to-point environment, again, it's extending that RS-232, but even better in a matrix or video switching environment in a full system, you can inject RS-232 commands to go out of the endpoints, saving you some additional cabling yet again. So now over one fiber optic cable, I can get access to USB switching and routing and extension. I can get access to audio, network extension, as well with RS-232 control of my devices, whether it's a video wall and you're controlling some professional displays, either over network or RS-232. And the same thing with the projector. You can either control that over the network or RS-232 as well. And that all comes standard in our brand new transceiver model fiber optic video over IP solution or extension solution. Now we have the exact same thing, but in a copper model. And the only difference between this unit and the fiber optic unit, of course, is the size. It's a lot slimmer. It's a lot smaller, okay? But also, one of the more beneficial reasons for the copper version over the fiber is that it can be powered over the PoE provided by the network switch. Okay, so if you're not used to running fiber and maybe you don't need to have that distance or maybe you don't need to have that quality fiber extension within the room, you can use a standard Cat6a, does not need to be shielded. It's not like it's HD-based or anything, so you don't have to have special connectors and things like that. It is just a simple category cabling for 10 gig networks, and you get power plus all these other features, same exact features than that you get with the fiber optic version. And again, my name is Joshua Sousa with Broadata Communications. I'm the Solutions Engineering Manager, helping you guys find technology that fits your application to help solve your design problems, getting you better technology. We'll talk to you soon. Make sure you check us out on our website, www.broadatacom.com.